right, drive them in the mud. Nothing but the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They win 40-17, and in the fourth quarter, the Steelers defense came out and dominated. They have the 4 interceptions, and that's the most in over 20 years for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. I don't know if that's sad or not. I don't care. Ben had a great day. He passed for 3 touchdowns, and 2 of them were to AB, 1 to Jesse James. I want to talk about Brown. I want to talk about Bell. I want to talk about Brown, and I want to talk about Juju and Boswell, who got 12 points for us, 4 for 4 kicking, and we just dominated not all day, I guess. In the first half, we got 2 turnovers. We only got 6 points off of that, but after that, it was a landslide in the second half. Pittsburgh wins 40-17 again, and let's start with Ben. He had a great day. Bell almost had a touchdown, and then they reversed it. They called it a touchdown on the field, reversed it, and he should have had a touchdown. I think it was a touchdown. And Mariota had a controversial touchdown in the first half. If he was in, they were both very close. But first half, it was a great game. I believe the halftime score was like 17-7. I don't know, 16-7 at half. It was 16-7 at halftime. And then in the second half, the Steelers just dominated. Bryant didn't do a whole lot in the first half. In the second half, he recovered a fumble that Brown had. Actually, that was in the first half. He recovered a fumble that Brown had in the first half, and we got a field goal off of that drive. And then in the second half, I believe he had two catches. But for the most part, in the first quarter and most of the second, he was not doing it. I think we should cut him. But then again, in the second half, he proved that he's a nice backup to have. Bell, he had 65 rushing yards on the day, and he didn't do a whole lot, but he had over 100 scrimmage yards, so I can't complain. He had a great day. Brown was a beast. He had 2 touchdowns and a one-handed catch on the helmet. That's how we need to play. Steeler defense only allowed 17 points, and next week I believe we go on to play Green Bay Packers, who do not really have a great quarterback. That should be a great game, but the Pittsburgh Steelers defense played. I want to talk about Juju Smith a little. He had a great catch in the first half. In traffic, he got hit hard, and he was able to hold on. I expect Juju to be going to the next few weeks to be our second leading receiver. I think that he can be. Then there's Boswell that we have to talk about. He was 4 for 4 today, and he just knocked it through. He's very reliable, and I don't see him going anywhere this year, next year, anywhere. Ben had a great game. Everyone had a great game. Bell, Bryant. I don't know where to even start, but the Pittsburgh Steelers win 40-17, and if we keep playing like this in the next few weeks, we play the Packers next week, and then I'm not sure who we play after that. I know that our next big matchup will be New England in about 4 or 5 weeks, but let's enjoy this victory. Steelers defense, 4 interceptions. I think that's what we need to focus on right now. Pittsburgh defense. We keep playing like this on defense. Defense wins championships. Offense wins games. And when you combine a great offense and a great defense, you get Super Bowl wins. I think the Steelers have what it takes to win this year if everyone can stay healthy. Everyone coming into this week was asking, where is the Steeler offense? And I think we showed them today. It came out, and so did our defense. If anyone was looking for a statement game on prime time, they found it. Ben played great, and he's better in primetime games, and he's better against better opponents. Last week we played the Colts. We played like complete shit, and we barely won the game. But today we got it done, and the Steelers go to 8-2 on the season. That's the best record with Mike Tomlin as a Steeler head coach. And next week I think we'll win against the Packers. I think we'll go to 9-2. But then again, we play down to bad opponents. They're not really that bad though. But I'll get into that in my next video. We get kind of another bye. We get about 10 days off before that game. So rest up, and let's go out there and dominate. If we can put another game like this together against the Packers, everyone will know that Pittsburgh Steelers are serious. Right now, I believe we're on a 5-game win streak, and we're on a roll right now. Until next week, go Steelers. We're hot.